Hello everyone, my name is Saloni and I lead DLC Social Impact at Della Leaders Club. It's an honor and it's been a great pleasure to initiate this DLC Social Impact program. At DLC, we pledge to inculcate a change in perspective with the power of our community.
We're here to launch the DLC Social Impact with members joining us from around the world, and it's giving me great pleasure to call upon the man responsible for creation of DLC and the moving spirit behind this incredible platform called Della Leaders Club. DLC founder, Jimmy Mistry.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Amazing time and amazing festive season. And what better to give us more energy than the joy of giving back. So DLC is going to be magical with some of the most amazing men and women on earth as our honorary committee members in 26 committees, our paid members across the world who already started getting waitlisted. And today is the day when we are launching our first paid membership. Emails have gone of the approved members who've been approved by the global committee. And we launch our global social impact causes. So it's amazing, and nothing better could have been asked on this day. It's my daughter's 26th birthday. She's here with us, and we're going to have a good celebration and start our social impact causes. 54 causes have been mapped with 15 committees. 15 communities have mapped 54 causes. It's our job to make each and every one of these 54 causes run and be accountable for them. Without much ado, our team has put together a nice video for social impact causes and our communities together. Can we have the video, please?
If not now, then when? If not here, then where? And if not you, then who?
It's critical that we go from advocacy to action, recognizing that it is our actions that will determine how we eliminate and prevent catastrophic weather events from happening throughout the world.
In a world with so much technology, so much innovation, so much abundance, how is it that hunger still exists?
It's not all about ourselves, it's about human and the world in which we are living.
It's we, not I. Together we can make the impact a difference.
Welcome to DLC Social Impact. We've mapped 54 social impact causes, and now DLC is creating 54 social impact global communities. Join a community, join a cause that resonates with your head and heart. Help, impact, and touch as many human lives positively as you can. The only two currencies on the DLC platform that are valid is the number of human lives you touch positively or the way you healed our planet Earth. Thank you. Thank you from the bottom of our heart. Let me introduce our first speaker this evening. We've got some amazing lineup of speakers, as usual, from across the world. Maya Jabbar, Entrepreneurship and Economic Management, Advisor, Energy Ali, Advisory Board Member, Rutgers University, Design Thinking Certificate Program, Adjunct Faculty, University of Wisconsin, Sustainable leader, ESG professional that drives cross-functional strategies committed to delivering value across multiple dimensions by promoting a disciplined approach for integrating sustainability and corporate social responsibility. Maya, a warm welcome from all of us at DLC headquarters in Mumbai.
Happy holidays, everyone. It is a great pleasure to be here with all of you at this launch. I think all of the 15 social impact areas are important and will be impactful as we work together. The Entrepreneurship and Economic Management cause caught my attention as I see myself being able to mentor changemakers, support other women entrepreneurs, and help develop social initiatives and innovations. Climate action is also dear to my heart, and I believe organizational behavior change is key to transitioning our global economy into an equitable one. So I see the importance of building ESG foundations into the DNA of all organizations. I believe this will be a necessity for us to be able to transform our society for the betterment of all. I look forward to helping others develop a legacy to build on purpose, empathy, and heart as we all collaborate on how to move these social impacts forward together. I can't wait to start this adventure with all of you.
Thank you, Maya. It's wonderful that people like you are supported. We have our next speaker who's not been able to be with us today. However, he sent this video. Mario has always been a great supporter. Can we have Mario's video, please?
My name is Mario Diel. I'm the founder of the ICA Global Institute, headquartered in Vienna. It's a big pleasure to be part of such a distinguished organization. Jimmy is my very good friend, and I admire him for everything what he is doing on a global scale. Unfortunately, I cannot be with you today because I have an important meeting. Nevertheless, I'm very proud to announce that Jimmy, my dear friend, and I had agreed that the ICA Global Institute and the Della Leaders Club would start an intensive cooperation. With this, we will have a special focus on the 1 Million Future Leaders initiative, which is one of the biggest impact initiatives on global scale. He and I are a strong believer that the biggest impact is to support young people around the globe. With this, I'm looking very much forward to a successful new year, a healthy new year. I wish you a great Christmas party tonight, and all of you a Merry Christmas and all the best for New Year. Jimmy, I love you. All the best for the future.
Thank you, Mario. Saloni, over to you.
So, the next community that we are about to launch is climate action.
We have Jerome Ringo. Jerome is the man who set up the Global Climate Clock. He's a global ambassador of Climate Clock, Climate Action. Jerome is an environmental justice, clean energy, and quality jobs advocate who founded the Chair's renewable energy developer, Zotic Energy. He previously chaired the National Wildlife Federation, NWF. He's also a board member of Ocean Biomedical and UpHealth. This means better health, greater opportunities for education, economic growth, and prosperity. Jerome, I'm really, really proud of you, my friend, for what you've landed up achieving this year at the United Nations. It was a proud moment for all of us because at the end of the day, any DLC HCM going and doing global achievements is a matter of pride for all of us. Over to you, Jerome.
Thank you all so very much, and I'm joining you from my home in Louisiana. Thank you, DLC, for the great work that you're doing in being the glue that connects the dots throughout the world. This is very important today that we have come together to discuss so many critical issues throughout the world, climate change being so important. How can we curb the impacts of climate change throughout the world, reduce the impact on those people that are so disproportionately impacted, mainly the poor and people of color? I think it's important that we come together from all walks of life, realizing that climate change is a global issue that impacts all walks of life. We all are impacted, so we all must be involved. I'm excited to be a part of this agenda, to be able to promote climate change and engage people from all walks of life. And I appreciate DLC and the opportunity that it gives me and the platform that it gives me to be able to work with others on these global solutions. Again, thank you for allowing me to be a part of this great, great platform. And I look forward to working with all of you in the future. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jerome. Really appreciate you and congratulate you on the climate clock. Over to you to invite our next guest.
The next guest is the principal of MET, Kavita Sangvi. She's the MET Rishikul Vidyalaya principal. And of course, the cause that she has been fighting for is climate action. She, of course, teaches the SDGs ambassador, scientists ambassador, teacher, trainer. She's a curriculum developer, a lifelong learner, and she wants to make a positive, constructive impact in the field of education. She supports the UN SDGs 2030 ardently and has been honored with the Climate Action Project School of Excellence Award.
We are honored that Kavita is present in the studios in Mumbai with us today.
Hello, everybody. I'm Kavita Sangvi. I was a part of MRE, but I'm very much now a part of SVKM CNM School. I'm an educator, a Teach SDG ambassador, and a climate action ambassador. And why is it so important for me to be these two ambassadors? Because honestly, if you look at the environment, you see the situation all around the world. You see deforestation, you see Amazon fires, you see that all our wildlife is really going away. And still, we are hearing about it, affected, but not able to do something about it. And now with DLC platform, you have an opportunity to join us for our movements. Make sure that together we reduce carbon footprints and have a meaningful impact on the children of tomorrow. So with this, I'm so thankful to have me as a member and reach a very, very large audience. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kavita. Well, I would like to invite Pearl Mystery on stage.
It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you all today, celebrating Christmas and the joy of giving back. I'm honestly very honored I get to share my birthday with the opportunity to launch the DLC Global Social Impact Community and Initiatives. We've been working on this very hard, and we've realized the one common factor that all our DLC HCMs have today is the desire to give back and heal the planet. And I'm very happy we're being able to do this and in time for the Christmas spirit. To move on with the next social impact initiative is education. Inclusivity is merely a pipeline dream if individuals in society are not financially and digitally literate. The DLC social impact community commits itself to partner with NGOs to provide education to the underprivileged and impart basic training in digital literacy. There is someone who's truly very passionate about this cause but isn't available to join us today live, however has left a beautiful message. Alison Anandi Francis, the president of Helping Hands for India charity, manages the organization's activities, operation tasks, and works very closely to support the team. Could we hear it from Alison, please?
Namaste, I'm Alison Francis, also known as Anandi the Sleep Guru. And I'm sorry not to be able to be here in person, but I wanted to make sure that I had a message for you because I believe this is such an amazing vision, part of Jimmy's vision for DLC. I'm particularly interested in the area of touch human lives because I am the president of Helping Hands for India. We have a school in northern India where we send kids to school. Now, in the very beginning, we wanted to really focus on getting girls to school. What we did is we said to parents who wanted to send a boy that they had to find a girl to send with them, and it really worked. And we had about a 50-50 split between girls and boys at the school, which was amazing. We teach the kids all sorts of amazing things like saving the planet, gender equality, wonderful, grounded moral values, and I'm particularly proud of that. And I want to thank you so much, Jimmy, for having this as part of your vision, and I'm so looking forward to working with you on these social causes. I'll see you soon.
The next impact community is environment and sustainability. I'd like to invite our next speaker for today from the Women and Child Welfare section. Everywhere in the world, women and girls face discrimination and exploitation in several aspects of their life. Their race, disability, sexuality, or class lead to further disempowerment. Working with NGOs to ensure women's priorities are at the center of international policies and programs, the DLC social impact community holds a strong belief that women must have control on decisions that affect their lives. This includes quality education, health, hygiene, decent jobs, and a political voice and freedom from all forms of violence. I'd like to introduce Maysoon Al-Saleh. Maysoon Al-Saleh of Women and Child Welfare, Dubai Cares, is selling artwork and funds to raise funds for child education and teaching art to orphans. From our DLC Dubai chapter, welcome Maysoon.
Hello, hi. My name is Maysoon Al-Saleh, an Emirati artist, author, and 33 years of Untold Secrets, and founder and CEO of the Paintley store based in Dubai. My company's main focus is to support emerging artists to grow in their artistic career by providing them a platform to sell their works. I'm excited to be part of this social impact movement and to give more back to the society. I'm going to drive both of entrepreneurship and economic management, as well as art and culture to touch on human lives positively.
Thank you. Such a pleasure to have you with us, and hopefully hope to meet you in Dubai when we do our chapter launch.
Sure. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. I'd like to invite Saloni back onto stage to continue introducing our global communities.
The next one is equality. And Just before I introduce this community, we just went through women and child welfare, equality, and education. The social impact, as we talk today, is not only for the underprivileged, it's for everybody. We are committed to our causes, bringing them together under one DLC umbrella and making sure that women and girls have the same rights as men and boys. So, without further ado, I would like to invite our next speaker on stage, Ellen Mai. Ellen Mai is a Nobel Prize winner and a notable business professional helping develop personal style and brand. She's actively involved with women's rights, equality, women empowerment, diversity, and inclusion. Welcome.
Ellen, a warm welcome from all of us at DLC headquarters in Mumbai.
Thank you so much, and thank you so much for sharing that story as well. That brought a tear to my eye, and I'm sure so many people listening today as well. And yes, the cause that I'm championing is women's equality. And with 132 million girls still not going to school across the globe, I believe that this is where it starts. So, someone like myself who's had all the opportunities given to them in the world, I feel it's my responsibility as a leader and as a human as well to set an example, but to also be able to share our experience in a positive way. So I'm hugely passionate about, not giving just opportunities from a young age, but to empower women from all walks of life as well. What you see on the outside may not be what's going on behind closed doors either. So I think that that's something that we as individuals, and again as humans, need to be very open to.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
It's lovely, and we will be engaging with you pretty soon to make sure what kind of leadership roles you guys can take to implement these programs and get them across the world going. Thank you, Saloni. Would like to invite our chapter director from New York chapter. She's here with us in studio, Shilpi Singh.
Very good morning, good afternoon to everyone across the globe, and a warm evening to everyone present over here. So hereby I introduce Social Impact Community, Diversity and Inclusion. Smita Tharoor, who leads this cause, and she is a Diversity and Inclusion Governor of Battersea Park Secondary School, Board Trustee at Noor Inayat Khan Memorial Trust, Board of Governors, part of 2 subcommittees, part of the steering group that was changing the local school into an academy and was involved with the TUBE process.
Smita, a very warm welcome from all of us.
Thank you very much. If nothing else, when we talk about inclusion, COVID has made the world a very inclusive place. But the diversity and inclusion and the equality, which is what we're talking about, this is a subject that's very, very close to my heart. If we are talking about inclusion, acceptance, diversity, they're all just different words that mean the same thing. What I'm trying to say is that when we look at inclusion, and I know this sounds very trite, and you've probably heard this phrase before, but why is it that we look at a cover and judge that cover because of only the cover, rather than open the book and read the book and understand the content? So many of us jump to conclusions because of our own unconscious biases. This is a subject that's very, very close to my heart. We all, every one of us in this room, 200 odd people from around the world, have unconscious biases. We will come to conclusions based on our own stories and our own life narratives, good, bad, or ugly. And what I'm asking all of us to think about is, what is our narrative? What kind of stories do we have that make us jump to conclusions, either positively or negatively, but very often unfairly, about another person or another situation? We first got to speak to ourselves, ask ourselves within us, who are we? What kind of unconscious biases we may have? What is our narrative? How are we influenced without realizing it? And once we can begin to see the world in a more open, accepting way, and only then will we be able to actually be more inclusive in whatever we do. Great, great work that all of you are doing, and all the very best.
Thank you, Smita.
So our next social impact community is health and rehabilitation.
We can introduce Larissa Ridley. She's a Happiness Committee Dubai chapter. Larissa, Health and Rehabilitation Alumni Ambassador for Arabic Peninsula, supports the EHG alumni in their jobs and training researchers. Larissa, a warm welcome from all of us.
Okay, so again, happy demic regards from Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. I am very delighted and pleased to be with you all tonight. The greatest gift you can give the world is the gift of your truth. And I'm coming to DLC to impact communities in the terms of the mental health based on true story. And if the story starts with my own self. How best can you help others if you don't understand who you are from deep inside and go through all what life gives you? So I'm going to concentrate on giving my experience and my voice since over 30 years across the globe, helping people get the best out of them to reach their full potentiality, not in terms of only productivity to make more money, but sustain happiness and health in their lives. And I'm very proud to be here tonight with all of you and ready to embark on a journeys to put smiles and make this world a better place and support people to reach out to themselves to be able to take care of others.
Thank you, Larissa. I would like to invite our next speaker on stage, Ritesh Bhatia. Ritesh is a cyber safety professional, founder of CyberBOP, which stands for Cyberbullying Awareness, Action and Prevention, a consultant to cyberfrat, cybercrime and forensics investigator, cybersecurity and data privacy consultant, certified fraud examiner, ACFE USA, third-time TEDx speaker, faculty for Global SPJN. Ritesh, a very warm welcome from all of us at DLC.
You know, it's really a proud moment to be over here, and especially for this like a grand launch of a social impact. You know, you're literally, it's quite visionary and not just noble. Now we all of us sitting in this room, we have some skills or the other, right? And that's the reason we made it somewhere in our lives. So what I'm requesting you that, you know, use these skills to heal the planet. So I have over here, Jimmy, you know, I want to use my skills of investigations and cybersecurity for the cause to eradicate the online sexual exploitation of the children. Now, Jimmy, you know what's happening? There's not only increase in the viewership of child sexual abusive material, which is also incorrectly referred as the child pornography, but there is also an increase in the creation of such videos. And mind you, these kids are as small as few months. So I've been seeing this on the dark web. I've been working with the government of India also for this. And hence I request all of you that whenever you come to know about anything like this, that there are some children who are being abused online, please do get in touch with this particular committee. And Jimmy, thank you so much for the support.
It's our pleasure. There has been a lot of things planned across within data protection and cybersecurity. Thanks to friends like you, we've been working on it together. Let me introduce our next speaker, Rami Aldamati, a cyber safety blockchain technical advisor, board member and member of the CTO Forum. Rami, a warm welcome from all of us at DLC.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for the great initiatives. My social impact attentions is and the blockchain, let's say research, cybersecurity domain, cybersecurity awareness for a lot of people in our area, especially, and especially for our kids, for our families, for our communities. Everyone is connected today, and we are busy in life and in business and everything, but we don't know what they are doing, how safe they are. So my passion was and still creating a safe world for our kids and communities in order to prepare them for better future, because this domain, we see it in advanced level in the cybercrime, harassment, cyberbullying, all of these type of activity that can drive them to worst areas. Starting from DLC, going to the world, make the internet surfing, cyber safety for our kids and our lovely families life, and reach to the future that is running fast for us. Thank you so much. Merry Christmas for everyone.
Merry Christmas. Data protection and cybersecurity is something that we've been working towards. Let me invite yet another speaker who's present in the studios with us, Nirali Bhatia. She's an Awareness and Action Prevention Director for V4Web, a cybersecurity founder of anti-cyberbullying organization, and stands for one of India's top women influencer in cybersecurity. Welcome to DLC.
Thank you so much, Jimmy. Cyber has made our world so small, so closure, and completely global. But at the same time, the harassment in cyberspace is growing into a global pandemic. And that's exactly the cause that I'm very, very happy, excited to work towards. And what better timing and what better platform than DLs.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for inviting me over here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being with us. We have the yet another community to be launched, which is the DLC Social Impact Community for Land and Sea Preservation. We have some amazing people involved in this. I personally know them and super excited with what they've achieved. Let me go on to our speaker, introduce Danielle Bernard, founder and chairman, the board of Redwood International Sports venture partner, Mindspring Capital, founder of Suntech Innovation, Ukraine venture partner, Mindspring Capital, United States. Danielle, a warm welcome from all of us.
Thank you very much, Jimmy. It's a real pleasure to be here. Honestly, I feel a bit overwhelmed with the amazing things that are on the table and the opportunities here to make a huge difference. I'm not sure if I know what to do. I'm just looking forward to learning from a lot of people around so that I can try and contribute in any way whatsoever. And I really look around the room. I'm just looking on this Zoom and just the number of people who are hugely impressive. It's just a real honor to be part of this group. And I thank you, Jimmy. I thank the DLC team for all that.
Daniel, thank you. Counting on your support for any program that we try and channelize and run, support us as much as you can. And we've had a discussion before. I'm sure you are as excited about these programs as we all are within DLC and outside of it. Thank you, Danielle. Social impact communities, we move to the next one. We have cyber safety. I would request to go to the speaker across on cyber safety. We have Ayush is here. We would love to welcome Ayush on stage. Ayush, welcome. And it's great to have you with us.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ayush Baid, and this was a bit of a surprise, Jimmy, so well done on that. But I think DLC is a great platform. I'm very excited. We've worked on the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Cyber safety, of course, is an extremely important part of that, more so because of the pandemic now.
Right.
And we've done a lot of work in Mumbai, in India, with Global Citizen, as you know.
Yes.
Mobilized over 2 million people to take actions for UN SDGs. And we commit to repurpose all those efforts with DLC to ensure that we can spread this movement to every nook and corner of India and globally, and engage more and more young people especially, because I think that's the real audience that we need to cater to towards this movement. And as you said on your invite, that now is the time to do it. If not now, then when?
Super. Ayush has some fantastic experience in Africa and Russia, and that's what we are counting on to run our programs, not just across in the geographies where we are aware of, but into geographies across the world, and count on that support.
Absolutely, and big congratulations on this whole initiative. Congrats.
Next speaker across on stage is a young man who handles the world of forums, one of the youngest kids on the block in the world of forums. Over to you, Farhan.
Thank you. It's a pleasure being here. And over the last 18 months at DLC, I think something that's kept us really driven as a group and as a company as a whole, and something that personally and motivates me, being the innovation officer and the product head for forums at DLC, is how can we cause social impact? How can we go around impacting lives? And that's a decision we felt, and that's something we felt gets superbly addressed by the world of forums. So the 54th cause at DLC, social impact, is inter-organizational forums. Now this idea for inter-organizational forums and peace forums came up by someone, while researching on someone who's been doing this. To give you a number, he's doing this with around 100,000 women from the economically weaker section part of society. So this man is Dr. Amir Kafir. He's someone I personally look up to, great. So Dr. Amir, it's a pleasure having you here with us. Dr. Amir is the pioneer of the concept of conflict resolution forums. He runs these programs across the world, be it in Israel and Palestine, be it in India, or be it inter-organizationally within corporate boards itself. He's based out of Israel, and he has consented to be the global chair for the Peacekeeping Forum and the Inter-Organizational Forum Causes of DLC Social Impact. Welcome, Dr. Amir.
A very warm welcome from all of us.
Thank you.
And thank you for being there.
It's kind of interesting that I'm last, because when you hear all these, am I last, by the way, just so that I'm really accurate? Because you hear so many people doing so much incredible stuff that you ask, as you say, bravo, and so how does that relate to me? I admire what they're doing. I'm not sure who is doing it. It looks like a picture on a Zoom screen. What does it mean about us? What are we really going to do about it? And I think this pertains to the fundamental question that is coming to looking at a hand. What makes a hand is 5 fingers, but 5 very different fingers that work well together in synchronization. And the delicate capability of picking up something with the thumb and the other finger right next to it is actually what gave us as human being and species a competitive advantage. Thus, we need to be able to create groups of people that will work together. We are much more powerful if we take all these actions and all these individuals who are doing phenomenal stuff, but take it beyond what they have been doing until now, which is their individual effort in their individual sphere of interest, and create a collaborative effort. And the structure for that collaborative effort is something called forum. And different people will end up doing different things as you meet on a regular basis and you give account with accountability to each other about what has happened. There's incredible energy around this circle that we're seeing emerging here. And I'm sure if we harness it together, this is going to be a day to celebrate for many years to come. Thank you very much for allowing me to be part of your journey.
You know what really, really excites me with you each time I speak to you? There are many, many people in the world who create conflicts, and then the rest of the world engages in resolving them. You are one person who resolves conflicts. I wish more part of the world turns to people like you and look up to you. Thank you for being with us. Really appreciate your presence, appreciate your guidance in the world of forums. Over to you to introduce the next guest.
Thank you. So another spectacular guest present with us today is Jane Evans, and honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award in Media in 2019 and 2020, Ad Age Women to Watch Europe, founder Univisibility, and she's on a mission to unleash the power of midlife women. She's the author of a book with Carol Russell called Invisible to Value that evangelizes the workplace where women above 50 are respected and valued. Welcome, Jane. Jane, a very warm welcome from all of us.
It's great to be speaking to you. I think the thing that resonated most with me today was the Mel B story. I found myself in my early 50s at the food bank being evicted after a stunning advertising career. And for the first time in my life, I couldn't rely on my talent. And it was the first time in my life where I hadn't got a brief and I didn't have a client. So I created my own brief and I created my own client, and they were midlife women. And we're now facing a time where ageism is actually coming into the discussion. Ageism is the last ism that is being dealt with, which is really quite bizarre considering it's the only ism that will affect all of us if we're lucky. It's a big subject and it crosses all things, but value midlife women. We really do have a lot to bring to the world.
Thank you, Jane. Jane, let me assure you the woman power on DLC platform is amazing. We have some of the most prolific and outstanding women in the world.
Dad mentioned that there's so many different women and different amazing achievers who are really role models for a lot of us here. Another person I think who looks up to these role models is Prasiddhi Singh. So she's a child prodigy. She's the founder of Prasiddhi Forest Foundation. She was awarded the Prime Minister National Award, the highest civilian honor for a youngster, and the youngest social entrepreneur in the country. She's also been globally recognized as the Earth Day Network Rising Star. So far, she's planted over 20,000 trees and created 16 fruit forests. She's a biodiversity advocate, and she's on a mission to plant 100,000 fruit trees globally.
Let me begin by just giving you a flying kiss. You deserve all the adulation and all the awards that have been conferred upon you. We are indeed happy and proud to have our youngest DLC member amongst us today with all the pride, all the honor, not just for India, but globally.
Thank you. It's amazing to be a part of this social impact program, and I really appreciate the efforts because there are several people across the globe who are doing something really good, but they require a platform where they can express their skills and connect with people and share with people to make them aware about it. So I'm really happy to be on this platform, and I really look forward to collaborating with everyone present here.
Thank you.
Thank you.
wishing you a very, very bright future and hope to meet you in person, have interactions, and may you motivate millions and millions of children out there in the world. Over to you, Farhan.
Prasadi very rightly said that a lot of people want to do good, but they just don't know how to. And it's our mission at DLC to take people from a life of, to become the catalyst that drives people from a life of success to a life of significance. And we truly believe that you can't lead a significant life unless you want to help others. Another expert and another leader in this field of helping others is Mr. Dieter Brockmeyer. He's an innovation expert, author, and an international speaker. He's the co-founder of 2 to the Power of More podcast series, which brings about some of the world's foremost innovation experts and brings in the open domain for people such as myself and others to learn from. Welcome, Dieter.
Hello, pleasure to be here.
Welcome.
It's really amazing platform, Jamie, that you are that you have found, and it's really great to be involved with it. And I'm looking forward of getting more involved and moving forward.
Thank you. Thank you for your support. We just have 1 or 2 more speakers going, and it's been a wonderful evening with such amazing people across. We have the last speaker today to introduce, Don Herwood, our White Founder Director, Desire to Inspire Foundation.
I am so inspired this morning. I have to follow a 9-year-old who's so good. I'm so grateful to be part of this organization at all, and that what you're doing is so phenomenal. I've been working for the last 5 years in sub-Saharan Africa, helping children meet basic food needs, things like that, because we do live in an abundant universe and there are the resources. But what I want to also get them to do is believe that they are here for a reason, that they are special, and I want to help them see the greatness within themselves, because I believe we all have it and we just have to be reminded of it. So that's what the Desire to Inspire Foundation has been doing for the past 5 years, and I want to keep doing it. And I'm so thrilled to be part of this group. So you guys, we can all do it together, because that is how we can.
Thank you, Don. We have our social impact website that's been created. For those of you who've not seen it, would like to show you a quick glimpse. On DLC homepage, you click on social impact, and we put in every single thing there. We've also taken pains to map 2,300 honorary committee members, their aspirations, where their heart resonates, what is their domain expertise may be different from where, and what social impact they wish to cause.
Not only this, but at DLC Social Impact, we've decided to open this cause, open all 54 of these causes up to volunteers. So we would encourage all of our members to please spread the word, try and get as many volunteers as possible to sign up, because we truly want to become a global movement and want to become that catalyst.
Thank you. It's been a wonderful evening, and I really thank all of you for contributing your time. I really appreciate, mindful of the time. I would have loved to show you our PCR and the team that works behind putting up an event like this. If we can very quickly go to the studios, it'll take 30 seconds to show you. That's our studios. 160 odd people work out of here, and it's a work in progress. No matter how much of office space and studios we create, we run out of it. With social impact, we'll need an entire different setup. We are also planning to be co-headquartered in New York and in Singapore. That's the number of people that go into putting up an event like this. At the back end, that's our PCR, the vMix servers, the best technology, the best hardware, the best minds. We do not believe in outsourcing anything that we do, because we believe these are our core competencies. This is the kind of quality of production and content generation we plan to do across the world. 650 pieces of content every single month across 26 domains, 15 communities of social impact. Thank you all for being with us. It's been a lovely evening having you share this platform, and wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas. Thank you.